what's up, y'all? I know it's been a long time since y'all seen a video. There's been so many inconsistencies with when my videos post, when they're gonna come out, what they're gonna be, and for that, I do apologize to you guys. As always, I've been busy with a whole lot of stuff lately and haven't exactly had the time to record or edit. As you see, most of my videos that are coming out lately have been almost a week behind, and I try my best to record as much as possible, but again, obviously, you know, when shit happens, like there's nothing I can do. So my bad. I'm going through a way station right now, and I'm kind of paying attention to it to make sure I know where I'm going. I don't accidentally bypass the scale if I'm not supposed to. But anywho, yo. So right now, I'm carrying ingots again. Second time carrying ingots. These are way bigger. I'm gonna see if I can get like a little bit of a video of what they look like for you guys when I do my load check. But these are bigger ingots. I did secure them the same. I secured them with a chain just because, to me, like, I know I said this before, but I don't know about y'all. The more loads I can secure with a chain, the better I feel. To me, the straps feel like they have a higher chance of loosening up than the chains do. Not to say the chains can't loosen up, they can. But I know I told y'all in the very beginning, like I'm always the type of person when I secure my chains, if you hit it with a metal bat, it's gonna bend. That's how secure and how like the strength within how much I secure them. I will use my whole body weight to secure the chain. I will literally secure it so much that it has a better chance of breaking while I'm securing it from all the strength that's being pulled onto it than it does of breaking in transit. And so I love using chains for everything. Like I said, straps tend to loosen up. Like if they're wet, for example, and you go to strap them down, it might feel like they're getting strapped down more, but when they start to dry up, you know, all that material, you know, kind of loosens, and vice versa. You know, with straps, they can tend to get snagged onto things and make it feel like they're secure, and then you go do your load check and it's flapping. I know y'all see it all the time. It's like, let's be honest, y'all see people down the road, flatbeds or skateboards, I like to call them. Y'all see skateboards going down the road all the time, and all you hear is as you see the straps just flapping in the wind. But how many can y'all say y'all see a load with chains and y'all see the chains just bobbing and weaving in the wind? It's slim to none and it don't happen. So I always feel more secure with chains. Like I said, I'll show you guys that. It's going back up to Lancaster, and I'll be honest, I'm a little superstitious and I'm worried. Because last time I headed up that way, I ended up getting a brand new truck. So there's the benefit there, but you know, I know everything on this truck and trailer is right. Like the truck, everything's brand new. And so we're hoping for a good day when it comes to that. And then I know after that we got a load picking up back in Lancaster and then heading down to Texas. So I'm a little excited for that. But anywho, like, I want to be more consistent. I want to keep updates for you guys. I want you guys always know what's going on with me, what's going on with the company updates. So far, it does seem like the market is starting to come back up. I'm going to be listening to more trucker market news and seeing what's going on. But it does seem like, as far as my company is concerned, the market is kind of shooting back up, and that's the fairly exciting part, because like, I won't lie to y'all, I've always been honest. You know, I keep it 100. I did have a small moment where I did consider a few other companies, and I know I mentioned that before, but I had to sit down and realize, like, right now it is a market issue, and this is for y'all other drivers out there who y'all looking at the company who y'all waiting for. Maybe when you first started, or for a while after you started, you know, it was doing good, now suddenly it's dropping. Be smart about it and think about it. Like, think about the fact that, is it my company, or might it be the market, right? You don't want to make the mistake of thinking the grass is green on the other side. You go to another company, and it turns out that it is overall the market, but now you're also with a company that's worse off. And that's one of the things I had to think about, right? Everybody in this company, from my DM to trainers to higher upper management to night dispatch to the maintenance, everybody I've spoke to and dealt with have been very great people. They've treated me well. They've made sure that if I need to get home, I'll get home. Just this last week, I told my DM, you know, I'm gonna start trying to be out 2 weeks, because what I was realizing was, in their efforts to get me home, sometimes I could be missing out on that extra big money load. And despite that, you know, that's what we did last week. He ended up getting me a load on Thursday that was taking me up to Chicago, and I wouldn't be home that weekend. And you know, the next load he figured was going to bring me back to Tennessee and I could get home. And instead of getting home for the weekend, I'll just be home Sunday night and Monday and at least get a 34-hour reset at home. It's not a full weekend, but a 34-hour reset at home. He made that happen. There was some delays. That wasn't his fault. It wasn't anybody in the company's fault. There was some delays, but I was still able to get home, get my 34-hour reset, spend time with my family, you know, and from my experience, like, if y'all were to know my history when it comes to trucking, I've been through a lot of companies, and I've never been to a company that treats you so well and really pushes the importance of family within a company like Loudoun County has been. And so that's one of the biggest considers when I'm thinking, like, in my head, I'm being stupid about it. I'm like, you know, the rates is a little low right now. Maybe I can find a company that's paying better. But I had to look at it. The more research I did, the more I realized, like, some companies might say they're paying you better or paying you more, but where's that guarantee there, right? Like, for example, here at this company, I make 27%. There might be some companies saying they make you 30%, but, and then you go there thinking, all right, well, 30% is more, I'm gonna make more. You get over there, and it turns out you're only really getting 2 loads a week, and those 2 loads is only paying you like $500 each. So you only really made $1,000 for the week take home, but the company promised you they was gonna pay more, but they not. So those are those factors I gotta consider. Like, I'm always thinking about, like, okay, yeah, well, you know, is the grass green on the other side? And the more and more I think about it, I realize that it might not be, and that's right now with my family. That's not the risk I'm willing to take. I'd rather take the company who is going to do right by me and help me out in every way that I need to make sure I'm financially set. Even if I'm not making the most money for the week, they do everything that they can to help me out. And those are things that I got to consider, and I really appreciate them. And like I said, I'm very happy that the market is coming back up, and we're gonna really see how this goes overall. But like I said, they've been great. They've been cool people. It's funny, today my DM said he's probably gonna be checking out my channel. So if you're watching this, David, I hope you're enjoying it. You know, hands-free, y'all. Hands-free. You know, I always gotta be smart about that. You know, because I heard something today. I ain't gonna really talk about it, but I heard something today, and I'm glad the person who told me realized, like, I'm smart about how I make these videos. You'll never once see me, the camera being held in my hand and none of that. Like, it's always mounted. I paid a lot of money for the camera and the equipment and all the mounting surfaces and everything for me to properly make these videos without getting in trouble for doing it. So 90% of the time, y'all gonna see videos and footage with it on my head, and the other percentage of the time, y'all might just see it there. When I want you to personally see me and I want to express certain things, you're gonna see it mounted to the windshield, or probably mounted to the glass on the other side. I want to find different ways to mount this camera for exciting views. And the one thing I did talk to Dave about today is I have been thinking about for quite some time the 360 camera view. I think that's a big thing I've thought about adding for a while. Even the drone views, that'd be cool. Like, I'll be honest with y'all, like, I do have a drone. It is a DJI, but it's one of the first DJI drones that they had. So it's very big and bulky, and it's not one of those ones where you want to be flying for a lot of these videos, because like, they've made a lot of these drones a lot smaller where you can get good quality footage from them. Unfortunately, the first edition drones were like about yay big, and a lot of people don't notice about when it comes to those drones. But if it's above a certain weight class, you have to get it licensed. So the same way you have like a truck or your car license, you have to get the drone licensed, and there's a certain set of rules. I think it's the 107 or 103. There's a certain set of rules you have to follow when it comes to flying that drone. So like, I can't just, like, say Alcoa, for example, if I want to do drone footage, I can't just take my drone out and put it in the air and fly, because Alcoa has an airport next to it. And so part of those rules dictates that I can't fly that drone anywhere above, I think, like 10 feet in airspace. But obviously, as you know, like, these trucks are way more than 10 feet, and getting good drone footage requires probably being like 50 to 100 feet off the ground. But that's the rules. And like I said, that drone is licensed. The FAA and a whole bunch of other people will know that drone does send off a signal that says, hey, I'm in the air right now. And so if airspace sees even a blip of that, I could be in massive amounts of trouble for it. So I really don't use that drone because there's so many factors of it. Like, the minute I go and fly, I have to use apps to see if I'm near an airspace, if I'm in a no-fly zone, a magnitude of things where those smaller drones that are way more expensive are smaller and can do. Because my biggest problem that I do have right now is consistency, and that's been my problem with a lot of things in life, from going into the gym and quitting smoking to a lot of other things, is I am not very consistent when it comes to things that I should be doing. And so that is part of why these videos are about like 2 weeks behind. The editing process and everything that deals with it while trying to work can be difficult. You know, I stop and I only really get 10 hours in the night to myself. And so if I spend a whole hour or two of that editing, then the rest of it is sleep. I don't get time to speak to my family, eat, shower, do anything else besides edit. And so most of the time these videos are coming out late is because they're coming out on days where I have a lot of time to edit, post, and get other things done. So bear with me with that, y'all. If some of you guys watch some other truckers and you got some suggestions, let me know what you think I should be doing more of or doing better at. And I will truly consider that, you know. Like, let me know if you guys want to see more POV videos, if you guys want to see a video where it's maybe POV and I'm quiet the whole time, like an hour long, just quiet POV ride. Or if you guys want to see more videos about my load securement, I can do that too. I can try to get more places and that, see if I can get permission to record. You know, places like Alcoa and them, like I said, they don't want you to record in the facility, but there might be a difference when it comes to me recording with my tarp closed. So I'm gonna see a bunch of these things, but y'all just let me know what y'all suggest, what y'all might want me to talk about. I'm still trying to work towards maybe getting an interview with some people at Loudon, because I know it's a PNS company, and so there's not a lot of stuff that from the side of Loudon that you guys see. There's probably like 1 or 2 videos on the PNS YouTube page about Loudon and Robinette and those companies that are Loudon owned. So hopefully I can get the permission and the time to interview some people at the company, and maybe some questions you guys have that you want to ask about Loudon County and how everything goes. But anywho, yeah, so this is it for this part of the video. I'm going to catch you guys in a little bit when I stop for my load check, which is probably going to be like in the next 20 minutes, to be honest. So you guys can kind of see those ingots and how I have them strapped down and how good they've been. The one thing I can say I do love about this, just before I end it, one thing I can say that I love about this company, again, is how great everybody is, and how, like, your face and most often your name is not really forgotten here. You know, a lot of these guys can only see you like 1 or 2 times, and they'll surely remember you, and that's one of the greatest things about this company. Very great people. So if you want to come on to Loudon, you know, I can't remember if they do referrals. If you want to refer me by name, you know, by all means, you can message me down in the comments. A lot of you have seen my my trucks. You know my truck number. I'm not in the truck from before. So if you do happen to watch this and you want to join the company and put me down as a referral, I don't know the amount. I don't know what I get. So this is not me just trying to be like, oh, put my name down. I really couldn't care less. But if you want to put me down, you know, I do like the notoriety of being like, hey, this guy, you know, I like his videos and I like Loudon, so I decided to join. So, you know, just on your referral, just put truck number 24266. They'll automatically know who it is, and you know, probably call me, let me know like, hey, we got a driver, want to come on. He was referred by you, and I'll be like, cool. But again, that's all you got to really do. And I hope some of you that see this video, you know, choose to come on to Loudon and choose to experience it for yourself. Everybody's experiences may be different. My experience can be different from your experience. And like I said, Loudon got to be doing something right. If there's drivers I've met here that have been here for years, some of them half of my adult life, or half of my entire life period, they've been here in Loudon. So yeah, that's all I can say. But again, I'll catch you guys in a few minutes when I stop for my load check. I'm sitting in traffic right now, and it's hell. So 2 front, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. So we're here getting unloaded. And then we're gonna go find somewhere park for the night for our next load. I don't want to hold you guys up or waste my battery. I just wanted to show you guys how I told y'all, you know, how I had it. You see this one's uneven because of how it was built. A lot of them are uneven and screwy, but they're tight as hell. Like, I know y'all can't see it, but just to prove a point, let me grab my bar, right? Not going anywhere. That's why I prefer chains. So let me start getting all these on the straps so I can get to going.